Okay, so this is the third and probably final episode. So today we are going to be working on the electrical. So we're going to be working on the electrical, getting a workbench built, and getting the shop actually ready to be used for the first time. I kind of think I want to run the electric first, just so I can get some lights in there, and then we can bring all of our lumber in that I bought for the workbench, and we can build it in here. I think that'll be the best way to do it. So let's get started on the electrical, and I'm gonna have to get a reminder from my dad, who used to do that all the time, on how to hook everything up. But I can at least get all the wire and the boxes run and figure out where I want everything to go, and then from there we can actually get it hooked up properly. And if you want to sponsor me, Home Depot, clink clink, I got these lights for $5 a piece. They were on sale. They're $15 lights. I got them for $5 a piece. They are 3,000 lumen, and I got 8 for in here. So that should be pretty bright. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be 24,000 lumens lighting up this room. I know that's not how that works, but, or is it? Anyways, so I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be pretty nice and bright in here then, and very little shadowing, I hope, going on. But yeah, I got these for super cheap, so that's how I was able to get lights for in here. And they will all hang on our rafters going in the direction with the rafter. That way if I want to lift something up to the ceiling and then like put it up here on a shelf I'm gonna build, I'm not hitting lights that are in my way. Anyway, that's enough explaining. Let's get on to actually hooking up and placing all of my boxes. And once we get all the boxes placed, we can drill all of our holes for wires to be run. Once those are all drilled, we can run the wires and then hook everything up. Let's do it. This, I don't remember what standard light switch height is. I feel like 4 foot. Should be pretty good. I like 4 foot, we're gonna go with 4 foot. I don't care what standard it is. I have never been a standard kind of guy. And yeah, we'll put the light switch on this side, I think. I'm gonna grab a hammer, and our boxes are all right there. Amour! I forgot, I got the kind that you use screws on, not the hammer kind. This will just go right there. So there's our light switch. I broke it. There we go. Boom, all right, all the boxes are installed. Well, I have one more above to do. All right, now all of our boxes are installed. It's definitely not a paddle bit. I forget what you call it, but I'm gonna use this because it's the one that I have. It's definitely not the tool.
Why are you using a Forza bit?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
There, we'll get a nice shot of, ooh, here, I got a better idea.
Great, now we can get all electricians that know better. Boom, nightmare of a box done. Oh, they're kind of nice. Woo! Oh, gee, yeah, they're bright.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Let's see. I can live with that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just hope it doesn't cause too much camera glare.
It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, boy. Okie donkey. So, Don't ask me why I said that. Ugh. Anyways, so next step, I'm just gonna get these kinks out because they're bothering me, and then we can get all the wires zip tied up top and run our splitter so we can actually power these lights. No, for all you sickos out there, I didn't just say these lights. A-frame. Okay, so if you see me fall, don't call the police or the ambulance. I'll be fine. So minor sad development. My splitters are not long enough to actually reach where I need them to reach. I thought they would be. I was mistaken. I'm gonna have to get an extension cord to plug my splitters into. But for now, let's make like we're not electricians and actually clean up and get ready for the next guy. The next guy also being me. So we're just gonna go ahead and get everything tidied up, picked up. All garbage we're gonna throw away into a trash bag, and everything that's not garbage we're just gonna put into a little corner for now, and then go ahead and sweep and vacuum everything so it's ready to move in. Let's do it. I got the switch that I needed for this box over here. I'm going to go unplug the shed because that is live right now, and I don't feel like getting electrocuted. So I'm gonna go unplug that, and then we can get that switch hooked up, plug it back in, and then we can finish running my electrical. And before anybody asks, oh, why are you working in the dark? Just open the door, just do it. It's cold and rainy outside, all right? And I'm kind of a wuss. Okay, time to consult my dad because these colors are not coded like we thought they would be. So now, I have a little bit of rework to do because I'm actually gonna return these short power strips. They're too short, and I got longer ones, so I'm gonna replace those with some longer ones that I have now. Alrighty. Boom. Oh, it's so bright in here. Ah, it feels so good. It's so bright. Okay, time to start building my workbench. So, I got all the materials right here. They're drying out from the rain, but they'll be okay to use. They're dry enough. And it's gonna go right here when it's done, so I figured we'll just build it right here. Not bad. We're very close to square, so I'm happy with that. I'm just hoping we don't have really any big twist in it, which looks like we kind of do. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Well, should be okay. When we go to make the rest of the parts, it should be able to work. Boom, fixed. Fixed it. All right. So now we'll make the shelf that's going to go down. So this is the top. This is the part of the workbench that'll go like up here. Then it's going to have the second shelf further down. So we're going to go ahead and make that part now. So we need 2 boards at 90 inches long. So again, they need to be fairly straight. That's perfect. Yeah, that was pretty straight. Just pretty wet still. Just went and had some Taco Bell for lunch. Now we're back at it. All right, now, oh yeah. Almost no warpage this time. Whew, that gives us a lot of extra lumber. Not a bad thing, mind you. Just a thing I've noted. Ooh! When I brought this piece of plywood in from the rain, it was moderately straight. Look at that! Look at that! Do you see how curved that is? I'm not even bending it. Like, if I let go of it, look, let's get a measurement, okay? From one end to the middle, it's a 2-inch rise. And the thing is only 40 inches across. That's just from the water drying out of it. That's insane. Anyway, glad that's not the piece I'm planning on using. So we need this to be 21 inches. So we just take this line and go swoop-de-doop. And he uses chalk and draws a line across it for us. Cut! That's probably one of the stupidest things I've ever done. Alright, cool. Next. Oh yeah! Boom, baby! It's probably okay for the light, right? Not sketchy, I promise. This is perfectly safe. I'm not sketchy, you're sketchy. Whew. And Clay, to make sure that you're safe. Yep. I got talk. Okay, you know what? You're both done. It's cool.
I'm leaving here.
Hey, you might want to delete this footage.
Oh gosh, why is my camera on, Clay? Alright, how do we want to do this? How do you want to do this?
Let's get right up to this.
Okay. Tell me when you're good.
Okay, good, good.
Pull it. Okay. Oh, I forgot this thing has a power strip in
Oh,
it.
there you go. We removed that receptacle.
Well, it's fine. The power strip is up against the wall anyway, so it's not like I could use it. Boom, and now we have a temporary door latch. So what I think I'm gonna do is just start bringing stuff from the other building, and I'm just gonna pile it here, organized, but you know, all on the floor, and then kind of sort it out from there. I don't like the idea of taking up the entire floor doing that, but I think that's gonna be the best way for me to look at everything at one time and then put it where I want it. So let's go ahead and just start bringing stuff over, and I'm just going to time-lapse probably myself setting everything down here. you're out of battery again because I'm a horrible YouTuber. So, I don't know how much of this you've seen, but I got a good bit in. I'm gonna grab the welder cart now, which is gonna be entertaining. So I'm gonna bring the camera with me. So sometimes you wanna stand here and think about the best approach and you wanna figure out the best way to get something, because that thing is probably a solid 300 pounds or more. So you wanna think of the best way to do something. My personal approach is just do it and you'll figure it out as you go. That's how I do almost everything. So I'm just gonna pull this out and I'm going to blow off the dust from it and then figure out a way to get it into there without breaking it or sinking it into the mud. Set this plywood down. Now, the fun part. Let's start. Nope, not working. Okay. Okay. Not working. And we're sinking into the mud. That's... Oh, shoot. Ah. And sometimes you have no choice. Oh, shoot. But to brute force it. Okay, well, that didn't work. That's heavy. Turn it around, and now when we push it up the ramp, the gas tanks won't try to tip it backwards. Okay. Oh, shoot, it's not working again. Oh. Okay. We got this. We got it this time. We're good. Oh, cool. I'm stuck. I love that for me. Hey, and holy smokes. It's a good workout. Okay, anyway, next step, let's get all this ramp picked up and cleaned off because I planned on using this wood for stuff. I think I'm gonna put my welder here at the end of the workbench. Okay, so it does stick out past my workbench. I think I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna snip off my TIG holder and I'm gonna switch it to the other side. And yeah, little known fact, I have a TIG welder. I just am learning it still, so I'm very bad at it, so you don't ever see me using it. But it is super fun. I do love when I practice on it. All right, so it is a couple weeks later now, and I haven't touched anything. I've been very busy with other stuff. So, time to put some stuff away here. Just gonna kind of start bringing stuff to where it needs to go and figuring it out. I have a couple other things I need to bring over from my other building, but I think we'll wait on those. This should be enough to get me started. And so we'll just start putting some of this stuff away and seeing what we want to do with it. I have no idea how I'm going to edit it down though, so I hope it looks good after the fact. Let's see. All right, coat hanger. Whew, that took forever. Now I need to find a place to store these things. To anyone that doesn't know, these are welding magnets. So you use them to hold pieces at 90-degree angles and 45-degree angles, and then you can weld them easier that way. But as they are magnets, and with this stupid notch that I know that they put it there for a reason, I don't know what the reason necessarily is, it actually makes it almost impossible to clean them. But they're clean enough, so we can go ahead and find a place to store them in my tool chest. Alright, last night I did some work inside, came up with a whole bunch of labels, so I can now label all my drawers. Woo, baby, got it the exact right size. That's close. Welding magnets, tools that go right around, baby, right around. That's gonna be my drills and rotary tools. Hardware and consumables, that's pretty obvious. It's gonna be hardware and consumables. Medical, didn't even make a joke with that one because it's very clearly labeled medical, because it's got my band-aids and stuff, so if something happens, I just can look at it real quick and pull it out. About that much. That's measurement tools like my tape measure and rulers. I feel like these are all obvious. If you don't know what any of these are, then clearly there's something wrong with you, obviously. Braces and files, that's sandpaper and such. I just broke the cap on the end of this thing. Now I'm sad. Daggum. The right wrenches is my Imperial wrench set. I don't care what anybody says. You can all be wrong. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm from America, so we only use the Imperial system here because the metric system is stupid. So, sorry. Keeper ring pliers. Some of these I wasn't able to come up with anything funny, obviously, because they're just normal tools. Alright, this one's super random stuff. Is actually super random. It's got my circular saw, it's got a battery charger, some twine, oil filter, oil. So yeah, it's just a super duper random drawer. General handheld tools. That's my pliers. You know, pliers, screwdrivers, stuff like that. Precision calibration. So this is actually a new one. So precision calibration, can anybody guess what that is? It's my hammers. So if you ever need to make some precision adjustments on stuff, that's what this drawer is for. It was a toss-up between that or I wasn't asking. I might actually do that, but let me know in the comments if you want. Should I say precision calibration or I wasn't asking? Impact and drill attachments, another pretty boring one. This is my drill bits, driver bits, wire brushes, wire wheel brushes. So pretty normal stuff here. Electrical tools and parts, again, that's my wire strippers, spare wire, electrical tape, zip ties. I said sit still, jerk. That's actually what the label says. That is my clamping drawer. And yes, I had fun coming up with these. Stupid wrenches, the label. That's my metric drawer. Faulty weld repair tools. So this is for fixing welds if something went wrong. Faulty weld repair tools. It's my grinder attachments. Flat discs and cutoff wheels. Because that's how you repair a weld. Alright, so now I need a label for my battery drawer. And then that's it. That gives us 3 empty drawers. They're all shallow drawers, so they're a little bit harder to store stuff in, but that'll give us 3 shallow empty drawers, and everything else pretty well has a place. So let's get a label made up for this one. Alright, this one I just labeled batteries for power tools. If you think of something better, which I'm sure you will, please comment it, because I don't like this one, but I can't think of anything better for it right now. Alright, so and yes, I'm gonna get an organizer for these because this is atrocious. That's my random drawer. I wasn't kidding. All right, I love this a lot. This is super exciting. This is an upgrade I've wanted for a long time and just didn't have anywhere to put it. So again, with this beautiful shop, this is so exciting to me. This is gonna make life so much easier and cleaner in here. I wouldn't let that wobble make you nervous. I haven't died yet. All right, so, not sure what my next step is yet. Give me a second here. Boom! All right, and minor oversight. You can't pull blades out because they discharge towards the 2x4. Okay, so I moved my blade dispenser over a little bit, now we're good. All right, boom, so we have all of our general use tools that I'm constantly pulling out. So we got a pencil, which actually has no lead in it, so it's useless. We have a scribe, the socket adapter for my impact, 3 different punches, and yes, they are all different heads on there. They're all different heads, just slightly. We have an auto punch, and then we have 2 slots for phones. You pop your phone in there. It has openings on the bottom, so metal dust falls out as you're grinding, because as you grind, metal dust is going to be getting up there for sure. And then these holes will allow metal dust to fall out of it, or you just take a vacuum to the bottom and clean them out. Then we have my safety glasses just sitting up there, our 18-inch ruler, and our special, and our spare blades. So I'm pretty happy with this. That's going to be super nice to have. What do I do now? All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really did. It's really exciting to see what we got done. We got so much. We got the lights, electrical, workbench, welder brought in, got the whole tool chest organized. We got some organization going on over here, and the shop is pretty much ready to be used. So it's a little cold in here still. I got to get a better heating system, but it'll work for now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed it, go down below. Make sure you comment on the video. I did ask questions about what to label some of these, so make sure you go answer that question if you have better ideas, which I'm sure you will. And make sure you like the video. I would really appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. That way you'll get told every time I post every 2 weeks if you ring that little bell notification. So, once again, just thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad you stuck with it. And I look forward to posting again in a couple more weeks. But before I do that, I do want to say Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas before, and I hope you all are looking forward to New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, because that's when the fun stuff happens. So don't stay up too late, don't do too much partying, and I look forward to posting again later. Bye.